Have you ever wondered why some people seem to rise to the top while others remain stuck in the same place year after year? Let me tell you something that may shock you. Success isn't about luck, talent, or circumstances. Success is about decisions. It's about the daily choices you make and the relentless pursuit of what matters most to you. Right now, you're standing on the edge of greatness. The question is, will you take the leap? Let me paint a picture for you. Think of your goals as a mountain. At the base of the mountain, it looks intimidating, almost impossible to climb. You see the peaks, the jagged rocks, the steep trails, and the clouds obscuring the summit. That's where most people stop. They look at the challenge ahead and they convince themselves, this isn't for me, this is too hard. But let me tell you something. The summit isn't reserved for the fearless. It's reserved for the persistent, the ones who are willing to take one step at a time, no matter how tough it gets. Success begins with belief. Do you believe in yourself? Truly? Because here's the truth. If you don't believe in your ability to achieve your goals, no one else will. Confidence is the foundation of every success story, but confidence doesn't come from thin air. It comes from preparation, from commitment, and from showing up for yourself every single day. Let me tell you a story. There was once a man who wanted to write a book. He wasn't a writer. In fact, he had failed English class in high school. But he had a dream, a vision of what his life could be if he became an author. Every day, he sat at his desk and wrote just 200 words. Some days, it felt pointless. Some days, he wanted to give up, but he kept going. And guess what? After 365 days, he had written over 70,000 words. That book became a bestseller. What's the lesson here? It's not about talent. It's about consistency. When you set a goal, don't focus on the entire mountain. Focus on the step right in front of you. Break your goals into small, actionable steps. If your goal is to lose weight, don't think about losing 50 pounds. Think about drinking more water today. Think about taking a walk. Small steps compound into big results. But here's where most people get stuck. They lack discipline. Motivation is great, but motivation fades. Discipline is what keeps you going when motivation runs out. Discipline means showing up even when you don't feel like it. It means doing the work even when no one is watching. Now let's talk about fear. Fear is the number one thing that holds people back from achieving their goals. Fear of failure. Fear of judgment. Fear of the unknown. But let me ask you this. What's scarier, failing or never trying? Regret is far more painful than failure. At least with failure you learn. With regret, you're left wondering, what if? One of the most important things you can do to achieve your goals is to surround yourself with the right people. You cannot rise to success if you're surrounded by negativity. Your environment shapes you more than you realize. If you want to fly with eagles, stop hanging out with chickens. Find mentors. Join communities. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher, who challenge you to be your best self. And let's talk about hard work. There's no substitute for it. In a world that's obsessed with shortcuts and hacks, the truth remains. Success takes effort. You have to be willing to outwork everyone else. While others are sleeping, you're grinding. While others are doubting, you're believing. But hard work alone isn't enough. You need a plan. You need clarity. What exactly do you want? Why do you want it? And how will you get there? Write it down. Studies show that people who write down their goals are 42% more likely to achieve them. As you pursue your goals, remember this. Success is not a straight line. You will face setbacks. You will encounter obstacles. But every setback is a setup for a comeback. The key is to stay resilient. When you fall, get back up. When you fail, try again. Let me leave you with this thought. The world needs your greatness. There's no one else like you. Your dreams, your talents, your passions, they matter. Don't let fear, doubt, or excuses rob the world of what you have to offer. Today is the day to start. Not tomorrow, not next week. Right now, take the first step and don't look back. You have everything you need to succeed. Now go out there and achieve your goals.